What's going on, YouTube? So today I'm getting the Freightliner Classic ready for 2023. So I'm fixing some issues that the truck is having. So the first issue was, of course, the lights outside the truck, which I'm make sure all the wires and stuff is hooked up. It's time consuming. Anytime you're doing electrical work, it's gonna be time consuming. But inside the truck, because outside is freezing cold, they got that cold front coming through. It's supposed to be like 0 degrees, but right now it's 44 degrees outside, plus I got a heater in here. But the main issue I was having with this truck was there's no AC or heat. And it's not that it doesn't work, it's that it's not getting any power whatsoever. So on the Freightliners, there's a panel right here in the center. I'm going to flip the camera so y'all can see. So as y'all can see, it's a panel right here, and it has all of your circuit breakers and relays. So what we need to do is replace either the relays or the circuit breakers. So down here, I just took this off so y'all can see. Now I couldn't find no videos of this on the internet, so I'm gonna show y'all what we did. Let me make sure it's the correct way. It's actually the other way. Okay, so if you got a truck like this, the panel sits like this inside of there. So if we look on here over to the right, 30 amp HTR AC power. So I'm assuming that this, if I replace that amp right here, I'm gonna get power up here, because like I said, the issue is not that the AC don't work. I can see over here everything is brand new. The issue is when I turn the knob that there is no power whatsoever. Even back here, we don't have any power. Well, we got power now. I'm gonna show you what I did to get power in the sleeper, because the sleeper is the easy way to get power. So I'm gonna show you what we did. We're gonna start with the sleeper. We came under here, and see right here it says sleeper HTR AC. So you got a couple of relays right here. Give y'all a good view of that right there. You see you got some more up here. That way if you got the same truck, you can kind of see what I'm looking at. So the relay, you can just take your hand and pull it straight down. It just comes right out. It ain't no screws or anything. You might have to wiggle it out, but you take this out, go get a new one, and you just put the new one right back in. And that right there give you power in the sleeper if your issue is no power. So when I did that, I turned the key and I turned the knob back there, and we had power. You know, the vent started to work. So that ain't the issue no more. Now the issue is up here. So what we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna change this one out right here, because I believe this is for the front. And like I said, over here, this is all brand new. Okay, so I got my socket set, 3/8. That's what we're working with. 3/8. Just a regular socket. Can get this from Walmart. I got this from Home Depot. So what I did up here, as you can see, this nut right here. That nut was right there, the one that's missing. I just went in there, unloosened it, took the nut off, and that's why I'm at right there with it. So I don't know if I can just slide it off right now or what, but I'm finna find out. So it's right here. So I don't know how to. Okay, it looks like I may have to push it backwards and slide it out, but let me figure it out, and then I'm gonna come back and let y'all know what I did. Now I think I just pushed the screw back and slide it out. That's what I'm thinking, but if that's the case, I'll let you know in a second. Alright, so it looked like that's gonna be the case. Basically, I just took my finger and I just pushed it back in just like so. I'm gonna try to wiggle it out from the back. And by the way, I do got the batteries to the truck disconnected. Probably should have said that in the beginning, huh? Okay, so I may have to do this with two hands, but I believe once I get that screw out, I can just pull it out to the right, but I'll let you know in a second. Alright, back with another update. So I took off both screws, the one on the left and the one on the right, as y'all can see right there. So both screws is off, and the reason I did that is because the yellow wire is, as y'all can see, is zip tied up right here, and I'm thinking that's why I can't just pull it out. So I'm gonna take both them yellow wires off, and then I'm gonna see if I can pull the brake off. So give me a second. Alright guys, so we finally got the brake out, and it is kind of difficult to get out. You're gonna have to do both wires like I told you, and you're gonna have to obviously take both them wires off and wiggle it out. It's kind of difficult. You're gonna have to, you know, get your fingers off in there, but we got it out. This is the breaker. So this is right here. This is what I think the cause of me not having no power up here is, but the only way to know is to replace the breaker and go see. So we're gonna go to Freightliner and get the new part. And since you're going to Freightliner, any other breakers you want to replace, go and take them out now. You don't want to be doing this job twice. So I'm gonna take a picture of this, because when you get to Freightliner, they're gonna act like they don't know what you're talking about. So boom, right there, 30 amp. Anything else ain't working, go and take it on up there. So I'm gonna go and do this, and like I told you, I replaced the sleeper one over here, and that did work. So I'm hoping this right here fix the issue up here. I'll get back with y'all in this video or the next clip. Alright guys, so I just left out the Freightliner, got back to the truck, and I went to Old Rally's first because it was closer, but they didn't have it. Not only do they not have it, they never seen a breaker like that before. So this is the old breaker. This is the new one. Came with new screws, as y'all can see, no words on it, but I'm going to install it down there, and hopefully it work. Let me flip this camera. Oh, I got my heater going. As y'all can see, I got the little heater, and I got a plug right here that's running to the house over there, so it's not cold here at all. Alright YouTube, back in the Freightliner Classic. Like I said, I just got them two circuit breakers. I ended up going to Freightliner to get them because O'Reilly's stated they don't carry those particular breakers. So once again, I didn't have no power to the AC in the back. Replaced the relay, turned the key on. We got air coming out the vent. I didn't turn the truck on, so I don't know if it get ice cold, or if it get hot or not. But once I put this new circuit breaker in, I'm gonna see if we can get some heat. And that's the main thing. You know, it's wintertime right now, and I wouldn't want to put no drive in here without no heat at least. So we're gonna at least make sure we can get some heat. You know, if this circuit breaker don't work out here in the front, then there's gonna be some other issues somewhere, and I'm gonna have to figure that out. But at least I know I can probably get heat from back here, and you know it ain't gonna be just ice cold up in here. But we'll see. I'm thinking when I replace this breaker, you know, it'll probably do the job. This truck is a 1997, so more than likely the breaker is probably just, you know, done for. But I don't know because I don't know. Somebody told me it's a self-resetting breaker. We're gonna see about all that, man. I just replaced the breaker, and well, I got it open, man. I should have replaced all that stuff down there, but man, it's such a tight space, y'all, that it's kind of hard to get off in there. It took me about an hour just to get this brake off, and it wasn't number 2 screws, but the tiny little space right here with the stick being in the middle, trying to squeeze your arm in there, you know, it's time consuming, but we're gonna see what we can do, man. If it works, That's great. I'm gonna probably work on the speakers next. I got some Scar Audio speakers right here. I got these speakers I'm gonna install up in that way, and I need to order 2 speakers for right here. But we ain't got no subwoofers up in here. That's the thing. Ain't got no subwoofers. I want to put a subwoofer up in here somewhere. I need some sound up in here. I need some sound up in here. I'm gonna put a refrigerator right here. Power inverter under the bunk. Ooh, I think I could put a speaker right here behind the passenger seat. Yeah, there's plenty of space for that right there. I know that they got a special box to the slide right there too. That's probably why I'm gonna put one there, just so I can get some bass. But then again, I thought about, instead of putting the regular speakers right there, I thought about just getting 2 8-inch subwoofers and just replace them right there instead of putting regular speakers up. But I don't know how that's gonna sound though. I don't know how that's gonna sound. We do got an amplifier too, but I gotta get the audio shop to do all that. That's who I should probably ask. Ask the audio shop. Plus the audio shop, they can install extra speakers too, elsewhere. But anyways, let me work on the circuit breaker. I'll let y'all know how it goes. All right, so that's the old breaker. So we got the new one installed. It was actually easier to install it than it was to uninstall it. Now we just need to turn the batteries back on, test it out. Hopefully it don't spark and catch a fire. That's what we don't need. Alright, turn the radio down. So we put the new breaker in, and as y'all can see, nothing happens. So it's not the breaker. More than likely we did the breaker. So the next step is to change the AC resistor, which that's simple over there. I'll show y'all that in just a second. But another thing I want to change is the lights on the back of all these gauges. It's a white light is what it's looking like, and these right here don't look like they light up. This one looks like the light bulb may be out too, but I gotta get a alley ranch set, pull this out. The light should go in the back of each of them. I just need to pull one out so I can get the bulb number and order some new LED bulbs for it. I'm gonna change the color. I'm probably gonna go with red and order some switch extensions for all of this. Looks like on the right side. Well, I do it on the left or the right. But let me show you what I'm talking about when I said I changed their relay out and it worked. So let's go back to the sleeper area. So remember, at first I didn't have no power back here, so I'm gonna turn on the knob, which, there you go, I actually only hit stop. I forgot I need a knob back here, so kind of hard to turn it without no pliers. There you go. So I turned it. Y'all hear it. I don't know if y'all can hear it on the camera, but it's blowing out with no problem. So what I'm thinking, I know this was a relay back here that made that work, and I can see on each knob that the resistor is working. So maybe the resistor is out up here because it's not the breaker. So, and the relay wasn't in there at all for back here. So I put the relay in and started working. As far as the resistor go, we had to go back to Freightliner, but the resistor is right here. As you can see, this screw right here, that comes out, and it just pull right out. You gotta unplug these wires, but it just pull right out. Replace it with the new one. So I try that. Maybe that's what it is. The resistor ain't working with the button. One step at a time, man. These are how the mechanics do it. I've been paying mechanics to do work for a long time, so I kind of got an idea how they do it. They start with the small stuff first. So that breaker down there, that was $10. No, that was $7 for that breaker, the AC resistor. I forgot the price, but it probably be like 20. Start with the small stuff first. So we got a brand new breaker down now. We ain't got to worry about that, you know, for the next couple of years. You know, as far as these missing AC vents, now these was for the Century. That one probably ain't gonna fit, but I'm gonna order some. I'm gonna order some for the Classic. I don't think these gonna fit, but I'm gonna see it. Yeah, I don't think them gonna fit, but let me see anyway. Nah, ain't too long. That's for the Century to go up there in that top space. I ain't got no small one. I may have some small ones. I know I ordered some. They just not in that box. They more likely in another box. But I'm gonna order 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I'm gonna take them out because I don't know how to take them out. But matter of fact, you know what? Maybe that vent can go right there. It's close. It's close. But that's for the Century right there. So they only got one vent back here is what it's looking like. Yep. One vent. I mean, it's blowing all the way out here. It's definitely blowing. I gotta turn the truck on, you know, to get some heat or some freezing cold AC. But as long as it got power to it, you know, turn it back on. I need to get, wait a minute, let me see, hold on. So it works on 3, that's the highest setting. When I put it on 2, it completely shut off. Okay, so it should be blowing right now, but on the lower setting, it's not blowing at all. So we need a resistor back here for the sleeper. It only works on 3. This one up here don't work on anything, so that's probably what the issue is. So we're gonna get 2 resistors. The resistor for this should be over here in the corner underneath the bunk. So we'll go to Freightliner and get some resistors. Oh, just now noticed these. Shoot, I don't even know where they go. Or do they? Oh, maybe they go on the. Okay, I see. They go on the inside, and you just pop it in at the top. But I don't want it to fall in there. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's a 3 that's missing right there. Okay. Well, it gave me the vents. It gave me a cup holder, chrome cup holder. That go right there, the one that's broken. I had to look at a video on how to install that. Somebody already broke the old one off. I just need to get those 2 screws out right there, which I probably just knock them inside, make them fall down, and then I reverse the screw and install it. Unless I can get up in there. I have to watch a video on that because I'm not too sure, but we're finna go get up these AC resistors. But before I go to Freightliner, man, is there anything else I need to get? Cause goddamn, you know, I'm just saying, I need something to be working around here, and this is time consuming. Time consuming. Oh, so Freightliner, and then I need an alley rat sent so we can take that apart and change out them light bulbs and stuff. So I guess we going back to Freightliner, y'all. We need to try and figure out how to get this heat working. Once we can get the heat working, then we can move on to the next step, which is working on these lights outside the truck. Because it's looking like, see how that ain't blinking right there? Means the blinker is out. Shoot, do the blinker work at all is the question. Let me step out and see, because I so don't know. Do the blinker work at all? Put the flashes on. It's cold out here. Yeah, we ain't got nothing blinking. I know the light right here don't work because I'm working on the wiring. Ain't got no blinkers on here. Another electrical issue, huh? That light don't work. We need to get that replaced. See if we got some blinkers back here in the back. Well, we ain't got nothing blinking back here. So, but the lights are working back here. So we need to figure out what that issue is. That's gonna be turn signal, man. That could be another circuit right there that ain't working. You got power, it just ain't blinking. I had to get up in that fuse box one more time on one of them breakers. Well, it could be one. Hopefully it's a relay. Hopefully it's a relay. Where's it doing? Control panel box. What did I do with it? There you go, right there. A relay is a lot easier than the freaking pulling these circuits out. That's trailer light. Right here light. It's not on this side. Turn signal. 20 amp. Hell, I just did the right side of that. And now the left side ain't working. Yeah, that's probably what the issue is. We just replaced this right side because we ain't got no power. Left side, we ain't got no power either. Huh. I gotta see what them relays go to, man. Maybe I need some relays. Huh, okay, I gotta figure this out. We ain't got no power to the right side. We ain't got no power to the left side. We just replaced the right side. That didn't fix anything. So let me see what these relays go to. They not labeled. I might have to look them up on the internet. Alright guys, I'll give you an update. So I went to Freightliner. I forgot my my debit cards here at the house. Luckily I had a little bit of cash on me, but I didn't have enough to get the AC resistors. But I ended up getting a relay. I'm gonna show you the one I got. So I told y'all that when I turned the turn signals on, I think I showed y'all they were solid. Remember, they were solid. So what we did, as you can see, that second one, that one right there, I took that one out, took it up to Freightliner, bought a new one. It's $45. I don't know why it cost so much, but it was $45. Just hooked it up, and I'll show y'all the results. So put the flashes on, and now as you can see, we now have blinkers all the way around the truck. So that right there was just a relay. So more than likely, if the relay was the issue there, I gotta look back on my map over there. No, that was turn signal. Okay, that's relay. Okay. All right, so as y'all can see, that's working. Down right there working. The front hood side over there, I gotta wire it up. I had cut the wires on it, so that's not hooked up. But in the back right here, so I can see it's wired up there. That's working. And then the one right there is working. And like I said, the one on the hood, I cut the wires on it. I just ain't hooked it back up yet. I got one wire hooked up, but I ain't got the rest. It looks like that middle light right there, I might have to get up there and replace that. That's the only one I see is not working right there. The rest of these lights are working, which means after I wire this up, it's looking like we can pass inspection. Let me turn these headlights on. Okay, that light right there ain't working. So that light and that middle light we need to replace. which that ain't nothing. Just 2 screws right there. Pull that out. Put a replacement in. As far as the AC relay, man, I think when I switch out them relays, I think that's gonna do it. Turn the headlights on right quick. Turn the signals off. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we at least got some headlights. So we ain't got no headlights over here. We got one over there. Oh, actually we do got the headlight. The bulb itself, as you can see, the bulb itself is the problem. So with this right here got to be replaced. It don't look like a wiring issue because I just hooked it up. Unless I didn't crimp a wire or something. It's right there. That blue wire right there. Let me see if I wiggle it. Trying to see if I wiggle it the right way. I don't know if it's wiring or if it's the actual light bulb. Okay, I almost hit. There you go, right there. I just went back out. I don't know if that's the headlight itself. Nah, because even when it flashed all the way, some of the bulbs are still out. Yeah, so that headlight still got to go. So see, they not even lighting up all the way. So more than likely that's gonna be the headlight. I'm gonna recheck the wires and see, but we're getting closer and closer, man. So we got turn signals, that's good. But they got this cold front finna hit. I'm gonna order a new light or something. Meanwhile, turn these lights off. Oh, dang, that's what I forgot to do, man. One more thing, I got to go up here to Lowe's and get this damn alley wrench set right here so I can take this off and see these light bulbs, man. Let me show y'all the color we working with. Okay, so this is the color that they are right now. That one right there don't work. This one looks dim. That one right there don't work. I need a new gauge right here. I don't like that. That looks like it's original. That's the cooling gauge. I don't like that at all. That's got to go. But let me see if I can make it brighter. Oh, well, that's as bright as it go right there. So that's as bright as it go right there. So I need to go to Lowe's, give me an alley rat set so I can open up this dash and pull out one of these light bulbs. And like I said, we're gonna change the color, man. I'm probably gonna go with bright red LED bulbs. If I'm thinking the bulb should be, when you open the dash, it should be right here at the top, at the very top. So as far as the AC, man, it's nightfall. They talking about 1 degree, so we're gonna have to hold off on that. But when we get back to Freightliner another day, I know to get 2 AC resistors. But as far as this these lights right here, I can do that. I can still do that today. So I'm gonna run up to Lowe's in a few minutes, give me that little alley wrench set. Cause I got a heater in here, so I don't really mind the weather. It's hot up in here. But that's where we at with it, y'all.